It's time for Michigan Fun on My Michigan TV, a weekly look at the top events in Michigan as presented by the state's leading authority on events, the Michigan Festival and Events Association. A full listing of events is available on MichiganFun.com. Michigan Fun is a production of My Michigan TV powered by Michigan Digital. Now, here's your host, President of the Michigan Festival and Events Association, Mike Sukin.
Welcome to Michigan Fun, where we talk about all the fun things here in the state of Michigan. And spring is here, and it's actually warm temperatures. So we need to talk about all those traditional spring activities. So today's show, we're going to have the Mancelona Bass Festival. We're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about the Petoskey Stone Festival. But right now, we have Susan Misek from the Swartz Creek Hometown Days. Welcome, Susan.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the invitation, Mike. We appreciate that.
Oh, I appreciate everything you guys do. It's Swartz Creek Hometown Days, especially for Genesee County, is kind of like the kickoff of spring, kickoff of the festival season, because you guys started it all off, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, we are one of the first festivals in our county here. We're always held the weekend after Memorial Day. And our dates this year for our festival are June 1 through 4. And that will be held in downtown Swartz Creek.
So what all can everyone expect to see when they come to Swartz Creek for the Hometown Days? What all the activities? Because you guys are a little different than a lot of other festivals, because you have a little bit of an agriculture twist to it.
Oh, absolutely. I'll start off with our agriculture tent that we have. We do have some farm animals in that. We're kind of on the verge of being in the city and being in the country at the same time. So for people that aren't familiar with livestock and knowing where their food comes from and what they provide to the state of Michigan for agriculture wise, we have a tent and we do have some people in there that are very knowledgeable to explain to you where our food comes from and what each of these animals do. Along with that, we have this year, we have something new. We have a tractor simulator there. So you're able to actually feel like you're on a tractor out there in the fields, plowing out the ground and then getting ready for the crop. So that's kind of fun too. Along with our baby chicks, which is always a great thing. The kids really enjoy that, to watch all the baby chicks being hatched every year too. Some of the big acts that we have Rockin' Circus coming. That's a high energy, fast paced act. They not only do a lot of different assortments, it's kind of a modern day circus on there, where they're going to do trampoline jumping on there. They're going to be doing cube spins on there. So a little bit of magic. They'll have audience participation on there. And then they're going to end each of their acts that they do with a 65-foot high dive into a giant sized pillow, which is going to be really amazing to watch. We also have farm comedy that's going to be back by return. They were here a few years back and we invited them back. It's a nice little fun family comedy show for the families to sit down on some nice little hay bales and watch that show. And they're going to feature Chucky, who is the mind-reading chicken on there. And the kids get a really big kick out of that. So that'll be a lot of fun for our show too.
You have a carnival there also. Who's your carnival?
Our carnival is Arnold's Amusement. They have been with our festival for over 30 plus years. They start off with the rides on Thursday from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Carnival rides will be available on Friday and on Saturday from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. And again on Sunday from 12 noon until 6 p.m. We have a couple different sessions. You can purchase a ticket either by your wristband. We have 2 sessions on Friday and Saturday. And on Thursday and on Sunday, we have 1 session each.
There's another thing that you guys do that's really kind of special, and I'd like to see more festivals take this on. You guys do something for the special needs segment of our society. Tell everybody about that, because that's really, that's remarkable.
Absolutely. We had started years back, probably about 8-9 years ago, with having a special need activities just for special needs. And this is by invitation only. And we do hold that the day of our festival, that it starts from 10 until 2 p.m. The public is not invited until 4 p.m., but until 2, we have our special needs. This year, I can tell you, we already have 756 special needs people coming down to our festival to enjoy free carnival rides. They have free meals on that. We also have games where they can win lots of different prizes. We have many, many partners that we have to call upon our local community, such as our churches we have to call upon to help with the needs that we have for these young adults and the children that come. There's face painting for them. We also call on the American Legion in town, and they're very nice to come down and help. And what's really amazing is at our local high school, the honor students, they come down and they participate. And it's really nice to see the relationships that these students have bonded with these special needs kids. And I'm not sure who looks more forward to this, if it's the special needs people that come down or our honor kids, because they're just really amazing and they look forward to it. And they're already talking about it in school, how exciting it is, and counting down the days where they can come down and participate and to be with their friends, as they call them again. So that's really a lot of fun. And we draw not only from Genesee County, but we also draw from surrounding counties too, to invite them to come down and to share with this very special day that they can come down and just be themselves and just to enjoy one another's company.
That's marvelous, and I'm happy to hear that the high schoolers are just as excited about this as the other kids are, because that's where the humanity comes into play. And unfortunately, we don't hear too much about that in today's society, and that's great to hear that. You also have an entertainment tent. Who are some of the bands that you're going to have in your entertainment tent?
Yes, we have an entertainment tent. We have lots of great entertainment lined up. Evening entertainment we have the Family Tradition Band. We have Iron Snake that's been there many, many times, and they have a real big drawing coming there. We also have Square Lucy that's going to be playing on that, which is another one that has a great following in that. And we're looking for great things to happen. And those are just some of the bands that will be coming at night on there. During the day, we also have some entertainment that will be in there, such as we'll have our American Idol, the Swartz Creek Idol, that it's really fantastic to come down to listen to these kids sing their songs in that, and just to really encourage them. And it's amazing to me to listen to these young people, their vocal range that they have. To me, it's just like, wow, you people should be on Broadway somewhere. You've got great vocal range, and you have fantastic songs that you sing, and you talk to them beforehand, and they've been practicing for weeks and weeks, so they can be sure to memorize the words, as they say, to sing these songs and that. So that's really fascinating for something that we can offer to our community in that.
It's kind of like community pride, having the best of music talent. That's always amazing when you go there and say, wow, I didn't realize that we had this kind of talent in our community. Susan, how does everyone get additional information on Swartz Creek Hometown Days? Facebook, website, what's the key?
We have both. You can go to our website. You just go to swartzcreekhometowndays.org. It'll have all this information that's listed on our website, or you can also go to our Facebook page, which is Swartz Creek Hometown Days. And what we are posting on our Facebook page, we'll have not only sponsors posted on there, but we're posting pretty much every day, just different activities. And as we move closer to our event, we'll have a lot more detailed information about the different activities and acts and entertainment that we will be offering, not only during the whole weekend, but we'll also have it broke down by the day. So if you miss something, you can just check back daily on it and to see what we have going on for that day, what's scheduled for the day.
That's awesome. You guys do a good job there at Swartz Creek. And if you're looking for something to do next weekend, Hometown Days, Swartz Creek. Susan, thank you for being with us today.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the invitation to share, Mike.
No problem. Coming up next is the Mancelona Bass Festival. We'll be right back.
My Michigan TV is streaming everywhere on Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and more smart TV apps. My Michigan TV is on your phone too. Take us with you wherever you go. Just search for My Michigan TV on your favorite app store or visit mymitv.com. All Michigan, streaming everywhere. My Michigan TV.
Welcome back to Michigan Fun, a weekly look at the festivals and events happening in Michigan. And right now, I want to introduce to you Mr. Ken Matei, president of the Mancelona Bass Festival. Ken, are you going to be hooking one of those big bass?
I hope so, Mike. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Good.
How long has this Bass Festival been going on?
This is our 67th year of the Bass Festival. And Mike, it's a real small hometown festival is what it is. And it's been growing every year. And we've got a lot of excitement going on throughout the entire 4 days of the festival. And we're looking forward to next weekend.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I can't think of a better way to kick off Memorial Day weekend.
Nope, we're going to start actually on Wednesday. The festival goes from June 1st through the 4th. But on Wednesday, we have a kids and pet parade that starts at 6 o'clock in the evening. And if you've ever come up and seen the festival, you'll see a lot of pets marching down the street along with their owners. And then right afterwards, the kids' game starts with the clowns and the games and the ice cream. And that's kind of our kickoff to the festival. And then the 1st of June, Thursday, we kick it off at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Our carnival company is TJ Schmidt Amusements, and we've been using them for 30 plus years. Have entertainment Thursday night with Kenny Thompson, who's a local singer. And we have a beer tent going on Thursday night as well. So carnival, beer tent, and then also the crafters open up at 5 o'clock. And that kind of kicks off our festival for the week.
Wow, it sounds amazing. So where exactly in Mancelona is the festival located? I'm familiar with Mancelona. You got 131 going through town. Where would you find the carnival grounds?
It's right off of 131, US 131. It's at Palmer Park, which is a small park in town. And you could see it right from the roadway, the rides and all of the activity going on. And we kind of welcome everybody to the small town of Mancelona and get the hometown feeling of a small festival. And then we'll continue on Friday. We start at 5 o'clock, go till 11 o'clock in the evening. We've got a DJ that's doing entertainment in the beer tent. We've also got the rides that go from 5 to 11. And then also that day, early in the morning at 11 o'clock, we have special needs as well. We have over 300 children from all over northern Michigan that participate in our special needs. We have entertainment. We've got an Elvis impersonator that comes in, and then we feed them, and they're here from 10 a.m. until 2 in the afternoon. So they have a riot too when they come into town, and they look forward to it every year.
That's great that you have something for the special needs people. We were just talking to our last guest from Swartz Creek Hometown Days, and they do a special needs also. And I just think that it's just marvelous that your organization and other organizations like that keep those people in mind, because they need to have that same fun that everybody else does. And it does a lot for my heart to hear that you guys are doing things for that. Is it going through Sunday?
It goes through Sunday. On Saturday, we start kicking things off with a cornhole tournament that starts around noon. We've got a grand parade that goes through town that is usually pretty well attended. And then also we've got a chicken barbecue that's put on by the Rotary. That goes on at 12 o'clock until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we got a lot of activity going on in the afternoon. Evening, we've got a band called Down and Out that's going to be playing in our beverage tent. And then we've got the big cornhole tournament that starts in the afternoon and goes into the evening hours. And we've got cash prizes that we give away for the first, second, and third place winners. So a lot of activity going on Saturday, and then we wrap things up on Sunday with our grand raffle. We've got a playhouse that we're raffling off. And then we also have some gift certificates and some cash for second and third place as well.
I was just looking at that picture of the barbecue with all the chicken on there, and you know what? I haven't had dinner yet, so I think barbecue chicken sounds good for dinner. I saw also in some of your photographs, it looked like you guys are having a car show.
Yes, we have a car show on Saturday. It starts at 12 noon till 4 o'clock. We usually get about 100 vehicles that participate. This is about our 5th year that we're holding the car show, and it kind of grows a little bit each year. So a lot of locals from the northern Michigan area come and participate, and they have a great time. Got a lot of prizes that are given away throughout the day, and a lot of neat cars that are shown off.
So did we miss anything?
That's for a small town festival. That's pretty much what we have for everyone. And like I say, it's well attended, got free parking, and we encourage everyone to come on out.
So Ken, for our viewers, what's the best way to get information about this event? Is it Facebook, website, a little bit of both?
We're on both. MancelonaBassFestival.org is our schedule and any information that they might need to find us. And then we also have our Facebook page under the Mancelona Bass Festival.
All right, sounds great. Sounds like a great festival. Sounds like a lot of fun. You know what? I didn't hear anything about bass fishing.
We do have a bass fish. It's our first year back, Mike, and I'm sorry I forgot that one right there. It's at Lake Bel Air, actually, so it's not right on the festival site. It's Saturday morning and afternoon, and I believe there's a $20 entry fee to it. It's for families. We encourage the parents to bring the kids out, and we've got some cash prizes. Also, Jay's Sporting Goods is sponsoring that event. So they're giving us a number of prizes to give away to the kids, and really encouraging kids to take part in that fishing derby.
I take full credit for screwing that up, because you had all those great things going on, and I was getting ready to talk about Bass Festival, and we didn't even talk about the fish. But good, we have fish. It's good.
We have fish, yes.
That should be fun too. And it's open for the entire family.
Entire family. We encourage, like I say, parents to bring the kids out, and there'll be fishing rods. They'll be given away too by Jay's Sporting Goods, and a number of other prizes. So it should be a lot of fun. Basically, it's for the biggest fish, and then we'll throw them back in the water after that. And we've got judges there that'll measure and weigh, and then at the end of the day, we'll be giving out the prizes.
Sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Okay,
I want to thank you for sharing the festival with all of our viewers. I was going to say, I wish you guys a lot of luck, and I really do, but I don't think you guys are needed, because it sounds like it's just going to be a blast. So thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Mike. I appreciate it.
Well, next up on our show is the Petoskey Stone Festival. Who doesn't like Petoskey stones? Better be right back. Welcome back to Michigan Fun, where we take a look at this week's festivals and events. Our next guest from the Petoskey Stone Festival, co-chairs, Stan Moore and Michelle Schmidt. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for having us.
Yep. Great to be here with you, Mike.
So tell us about, I mean, everybody in Michigan knows about Petoskey Stones, but tell everybody about the festival. What do you guys got planned for this year's festival?
We have a great lineup set for the festival this year. Lots of great, vendors, entertainment going on. We have a musical entertainment for most of the day. We have lots of activities for the kids and adults. We just know that people will again have a great time as they come out to our 17th annual Petoskey Stone Festival.
That's fantastic. And where's this held at?
It's at the Barnes Park in Eastport.
Okay. Eastport.
Eastport. So it's just north of Elk Rapids, probably about 20 minutes. It's right on Lake Michigan. So if you've never been to Barnes Park, we actually have camping there as well. And this is kind of the kickoff to the camping season, this festival. I know that they're already booked for the weekend, full for campsites, but it's just a treasure in Antrim County, because we have, hundreds of feet of sandy beach right on Lake Michigan. So it gives us some great opportunities for the festival, but it's also just a great campground.
Mm-hmm.
You have to forgive me. I remember Barnes Park, and I knew that I'd been there. I was there when my kids, who are now 40 and 37, I think, where they were still in diapers. Beautiful county park. Love it there. So some of the activities, this event is it just a one-day event?
Yes, it is.
And
it's always the Saturday of Memorial Weekend. And I like to say that Eastport is really nestled in between Traverse City, almost exactly between Traverse City and Charlevoix.
Okay. And so you're going to tell people what to look for when they're looking for Petoskey stones? I mean, I've got some friends that live up in the Charlevoix area, and they're out there all the time. And I'll find one every now and then, but I know there's some people that are really avid hunters for Petoskey stones.
Yes. Yeah, we have a lot going on that day. We do have a Petoskey stone hunt that goes at, I believe it's at 10:30. And we also have a stone skipping contest as well going on.
Yeah, and that Petoskey stone hunt will really provide them an opportunity to see what Petoskey stones look like. So we try to show that to them ahead of time, and then as they're looking for them, obviously it helps to get the stone wet so that you can see those eyes on there and be able to see that pattern. And of course, they vary a lot from stone to stone, so it's kind of fun to see the different ways that those stones look as they're looking for them. So they'll have a great opportunity to find that. We do that by age class as far as the hunt goes. So the smallest of kids to adults. So everybody gets a chance to find and take home some Petoskey stones.
That's awesome. Love Petoskey stones. You mentioned, Michelle, the stone skipping contest. Is that something that you guys have been doing all along? I could see somebody just wanting to hold that record as to how many times I skip my stone.
Right. I'll let Stan take this one because Stan, you're doing the stone skipping contest this year, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll be taking the lead for it this year for Mike Crawford, who has done it for a number of years for us. And yeah, we get some serious stone skippers out there. So, but we like to have the young kids do it too. So we have under age of 5 kids that are out there doing it, and 1 is a common number for that group. But for the adults, boy, we're approaching 20s, 30s with skips. It gets to be fun for the folks that are trying to count. So we'll usually have a team of 3 of us deciding, who hit that number. And we do the best we can, but it really is about fun. Even though we do get some pretty serious stone skippers there. You saw the adults there for a second on your screen, and yeah, we've had some amazing stone skipping going on. That's not usually Petoskey stones. Petoskey stones aren't the best for skipping,
Right.
but they'll go around and search on the beach, find their 3 best stones that they can find, and give it a great shot. So it's a lot of fun.
I should probably compete in the children's because when I skip a stone, it usually goes plunk.
Plunk. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it definitely takes a special touch to skip them.
Yeah.
Any concessions, any food and stuff like that that's available to participants?
Yes, we have between 40 and 50 vendors there. We have several food trucks, and we also have plenty of homemade craft vendors, Petoskey, obviously Petoskey Stone vendors, rock and mineral vendors, kind of a little bit of everything. We try to strive on Michigan-based products, handmade products, fossil rock, anything Petoskey Stone related or Michigan related.
That's great. As the screen was flipping through pictures, I was seeing a helicopter. What role does the helicopter have in this?
Yeah, so most years we've been able to get the U.S. Coast Guard there. And they have a search and rescue demonstration that they come out of Traverse City. And they'll come up and they'll zoom the grounds, and then they'll come up and drop a dummy out of the helicopter and show how a search and rescue works from the Coast Guard. So it's a great opportunity for people to see that up and close because we're able to join right at the beach. Some years when it's been really windy, we've gotten a shower in too, but that's pretty rare. Usually it's pretty calm and just a great opportunity to see the Coast Guard in action and really appreciate all that they do.
That's amazing. Anyone looking for additional information on this event? How do they find out more information? Website, Facebook?
Yeah, we have our Facebook page. It's under Antrim County Petoskey Stone Festival. We also have, I think it's PetoskeyStoneFestival.com is also our website. We try to be, very active with our social media.
Great. So basically easy to find. All you got to do is type in Petoskey Stones.
Yeah, you should be able to Google Petoskey Stone Festival and our links should come up right away.
Or go to MichiganFun.com.
That's right. True.
Stan, Michelle, thank you very much for being with us today. Appreciate you telling us about the show. I wish you guys a lot of luck on this show. I think it's going to be spectacular. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, thank you.
Well, I want to thank all of our guests for being with us today. It's been a fantastic show, a lot of great information, a lot of great people having a lot of good events going on. I want to thank our producer, Jared Clark, and the entire staff at My Michigan TV. You can browse our full library of live and on-demand videos at MyTV. That's MyTV.com. All Michigan, streaming everywhere. I look forward to seeing you all next week. Until that time, get out there in Michigan and have some fun.